Hi guys, Jules Mama Vapes here, and today we're looking at the Vsticking VK530 200 watt box mod. What a mouthful. Really is quite a mouthful. Now the VK I think is for the V-sticking, and I'm looking on the box now. The 530 is to do with the chip that it's got in, which is the Yeehee chip, and it's the 530 chip. So what we'll do is we'll go down low on the table, unbox, have a wee chat, tell you a few bits and bobs about it, come back up top, I'll tell you my thoughts. See you soon. Hi guys, so here we are looking at the Vsticking VK530 200 watt box mod. And this is what it comes like. That's the outer sleeve. I'll just take it off. You're not really interested in the outer sleeve. And here's the box. Nice colour box. Good quality. You don't really want me to go all the way around explaining everything, because it's about what's inside. So let's open it up. Obviously you get your warranty card, your user manual, the mod itself, and we'll get that out shortly. You also get two of these, and these are for your battery door to protect it. You also get your USB firmware updating cable, which you can also use for charging your batteries, but I would suggest you don't. You remove your batteries and use an external charger and just use that for firmware. So let's get the mod out of its condom and pop that to one side. And there it is, the VK530 200 watt box mod. And as you can see, it is absolutely lovely. It's very, very striking. I love this graffiti print that's on it. And like I said before, it does have the Yeehee SX530 chipset in, which isn't the same as the one that's in a G-Class. It is a marked down version, I would say. It's good, don't get me wrong, but it doesn't have as much functions as the one in the G-Class does. It's easier to use, but saying that, it's still an excellent chip that's inside it. Obviously this is a coloured screen as well, and it is the same as what you would get on a G-Class. The screen, the same as the joystick control, is the same sort that you would get on the likes of the G-Class. It is just absolutely lovely. I love the feel of this. It is really, really nice to feel. It has what is it, 18650 batteries, which don't come included. I do have some in, obviously, and this battery door is hinged. It's really, really good. I actually prefer the battery door on this than I do on my G-Class, because to shut this, you just literally push it and it clips straight in. Where on the G-Class, when you open it, to shut it, it doesn't push straight down. I find I have to flick it and then push it, which makes it quite awkward. With this, you don't need to worry about anything like that. The wattage output obviously is up to 200 watts, and the maximum voltage output is 7.5 volts. It does have different modes in it, as well as the temperature range, flavour modes, etc, etc. It's a joystick, like I say again, joystick operation. Really, really nice. A nice fire button here, quite clicky as well, and it does have quite a lot of protections built in as well with this chip. So you do have your overheat protection, short circuit protection, and resistance protection. Really, really nice. The 510 is spring loaded, nice and stiff, but it is spring loaded. Really, really nice. And here we are back up top, guys, looking at this, the Vsticking VK530 200 watt box mod. It is a mouthful, but that is gorgeous, isn't it? Really, really gorgeous. Now, I have been comparing it against a few of my other Yeehee mods as such. As you know, I've got a few. So I've been comparing it with the G-Classes and a couple of the T-Classes. Now, what I've noticed, obviously, and I did mention this, I do believe, on the table part, is, because I've got the same setups for these two, actually, at the moment, the G-Class is Not as girthy as the Vsticking now, don't get me wrong. It doesn't mean it's exceptionally wide to hold. It isn't. It is the same height, really is the same height, but the Vsticking has just got a little bit more girth. That's one thing I've noticed. The other thing, obviously, is because of the chip. Because the Vsticking hasn't got the same chip as a G-Class. It's just, the G-Class one is slightly more. That's the only thing. This one is a little bit easier to use. It's a lesser model, but don't get me wrong, just because it's a lesser chip model, it's still a bloody good one at that. It really is a good one. And I've not found anything else different about it. Let me pop that one down because we don't want that one. I just like this. I like the feel of it. I do find I am a touchy-feely person, as most people know. I do like to stroke things. And I'm loving it. I really am loving this. So easy to use. Look at that for a menu. It's so, so nice. It does have different screensavers that you can have. I do believe there was 10 when I was looking through it. But this is the one I'm actually using. Let's have a vape. Now I've got that as 60 watts. I've got the G-Class at the same, 60 watts. Same FPs on the top and juicers, so I'm going to compare them for you to see. Now, I am finding that they're both reaching the 60 watts to what I think is 60 watts. This one and this one, they feel the same heat coming through. So I would say in that aspect, it's matching it. It is matching it for that. People do refer to this as being the poor man's G-Class because it is less than half the price. I wouldn't say it's for a poor man at all. I would say this is still a quality item. It really is. It's a great mod. Yes, if you haven't got the money for a G-Class, excuse me, I'm going to cough, but you want something that is similar, because it isn't the same, obviously, because the chip's different for one, and obviously the design, I would say get it. But even people like me who do like the G-Classes, I still love this, and this is on my rotation, and is going to be on my rotation. I can see, as long as I'm loving my G-Classes, this is going to be with them, up in there with them. I love it a lot. I like the feel of it. I like the look of it. It isn't as firm in the hand when you hold it because of the material it's made of as a G-Class is, don't get me wrong, but it's still there. It's not slipping out my hand. I've got a good grip on it, even though it is a bit more girthy, and I really do like it. Really good. And as you can see, I've got a 30mm. I've got the FP on the 30mm, and look at it, there's still space, so it could take even bigger than that. It really could. I've got no qualms with it at all. I like it a lot. I just find the name Vsticking quite giggly. Don't even ask me why. Probably because it was such a mouthful to say. Vsticking VK530 200 watt box mod. It's a mouthful. It really is. It really is a mouthful, but do you know what? It's worth it. And I would say it's worth buying as well, guys. I like this a lot. Well, that's it. That was the short and sweet of it. I mean, I can't be any more clearer. I don't want to drag it on. I like it a lot. I really do, guys. I love this. So that's it for me today, guys. Mama knows best. Vape, don't smoke. I love you muchly. Oh, before I go, shall I let you be naughty? Go on then, just a bit, but remember, I'm watching. Bye now.